All right, we made it to the All-Star break. The NBA regular season starting back tonight. And with that, I want to just look ahead for a moment. So CBS Sports has put out a list of championship odds. This is through the All-Star break, so as updated as we can get. One thing to note, these aren't betting odds, but anytime you see any odds out there at all, you always got to kind of take them with a grain of salt. But either way, I just want to go over a few things from this list really quick. OKC at the top of this list at 35%. That's more than double the second place team on this list, Boston at 17%. That's a little wild, but at the same time, they are the defending champs. They have come down to earth more so recently after that amazing start, but either way, they deserve to be number one at the very least. Looking at number two, as I mentioned, the Boston Celtics. I love the team, but let's be real, they should not be number two. For them to be listed at number two, that has to come with a high belief that Jason Tatum will return to this team at some point, healthy and ready to go. That's not a sure thing, so I would not jump Boston number two quite yet. Number three on this list being Detroit. They should be ahead of Boston. I think the Knicks as well should be ahead of Boston. They're actually at 5. The Knicks and the Pistons are the better teams in the East as of this moment. We don't know what you're going to get from Tatum if he even does return, so it's a little premature to throw them that high on the odds. Records aside, I would still say Detroit is the best team in the East. They've looked the part against teams like New York and Boston, and obviously New York just a little bit ahead of Boston with that recent win as well. By the way, the Spurs being listed between Detroit and New York at the 4 spot, I'm okay with that. Overall, they look like a team that's ready to go, but they haven't done enough to say that they truly deserve to just be a top 3 team overall. The next problem I have on this list is Denver. They are down below Minnesota, Houston, and Cleveland, and they're at 1.3% or whatever. I think that is ridiculously low. This is a team that can truly compete for a title this season, if healthy. Always a big question mark, but that's the same case for any team. I think there's a few teams on this list that come playoff time when the game slows down and goes into half-court sets. A lot of these teams will shine even more so than they do in the regular season. Teams like Denver, teams like Minnesota on this list as well. The Warriors, Lakers, and Suns rounding out the bottom of this list. I'm fine with that. Nobody realistically thinks any of those teams are going to go anywhere anyway. No offense. Golden State actually playing the Celtics tonight, as well as the Knicks-Pistons matchup. Always a good one. So excited to have the season back. Let's see what happens heading into the playoffs.